Hi, and welcome to Goals with Gary. This is going to be a little goal update video, a little bit talking about goals and maybe failing at goals, and just tell you a couple of videos that I plan on doing very soon. So first, a goal update. So right now I'm working on two goals. One was walking a mile, 55 days. Now my original goal was to do 55 days in a row because that was really the only exercise I could do after my hernia surgery. I made it to 51 days straight. And then this past week I had to travel for work, and due to the flying schedule, being in airports and suffering from some migraines on those flying days, I get those when I fly. And there was 2 days I didn't do those. So today I just did day 54, but it wasn't 54 days consecutively. If I would have done consecutively, I would have had my 55 days in. So that's what I'm going to discuss in a little bit. What happens when you have a goal for yourself and you don't achieve it? Now, the other goal that I'm working on is push-ups. So I'm trying to get to where I can do 55 push-ups in a row in one continuous set. So I'll show you my chart here. And I've been very, very consistent. At least while I was traveling for work, I was able to do about 4 sets of push-ups a day. And then this is how I track the total number that I do. And you can see I've been increasing it slowly at a time. So I feel good about that. Today I did 4 sets of 10. I'm going to try and just increase that a little bit each day. One thing I'm not sure about, and I've been trying to research it today a little bit, is do I need to take rest days while I'm doing push-ups? It's kind of conflicting out there. A lot of places say yes, because it's kind of like strength training. You don't want to do the same weightlifting exercises continuous days. You want to give days of rest in between, maybe work a different muscle group. But then you see a lot of those videos where people challenge themselves. I did 100 push-ups for 30 days straight. So I'm a little bit unsure whether I need to take rest days, because I want to maximize my efforts as I build up back to where I was. Just as a reminder, I got up to 40 before my hernia, and really haven't done them consistently since. So I'm just getting back. I'm about 2 weeks where I've been very, very consistent. So want to continue that and see where that goes. But if anybody's got a suggestion on should I take a rest day, once a week, maybe do 3 days on, 1 day off. I don't know what's best for push-ups. So the jury's kind of out on that. Now, another goal that I'm going to be working on, I just started today, day 1, is there is a program that I followed for many years, but never regularly and consistently, but it's called 8-Minute Abs. And tomorrow I'm going to make a video showing the exercise routine. I'll talk about the DVD that program came from. I'll show you that. But I just started day 1 today, and we'll talk more about that goal when I shoot that video tomorrow. So that'll be more of an action-oriented video instead of these boring, just me talking to the camera. Let's see, what's the other one? Well, that's the only other goal. But so I want to show that exercise routine for people that are wanting to work on their core, because I like to bike ride, I like to run, and just your core is super important. I work in an office job, and just having a strong core is very important. So this program, 8-Minute Abs, it can help with that. So let's talk about goals. So in the past, I've always been kind of a goal setter, been one to set New Year's resolutions and stuff. I believe in goals because I believe if you're not shooting for anything, you're going to accomplish nothing. And most of my goals The ones we're talking about on this channel are physical, but I also have other goals in my life too, that just, don't apply to this channel. But I believe in goal setting. But in my past, because I'm a firstborn child and I'm kind of a perfectionist, to give you an example, I remember back in my school days, if I got a B, didn't get straight A's, I was upset with myself. My parents, they were fine with it, but internally I was very driven to be perfect. And perfectionism is not a good thing, especially when it comes to goals, because things are going to come up in your life and it's going to try and sidetrack your goals. Just like this goal of walking a mile 55 days in a row. I did it 51 and then I missed a day. In my past, that would have frustrated me. I got to start over again. Or I would have brooded for several days, would have been down on myself. But probably, I guess, with age and experience, I've definitely mellowed out on that. And I'm not so hard on myself, because life is going to happen. And if you miss a day, just go not start again, but continue on with your goal the next day. We don't have to be perfect to accomplish goals. Goals are there to give us something to strive for, something to achieve, but we don't have to be perfect. And another reason I think why I have that mindset more now, there was this show on back in 2011, and it was like a documentary type of show, and it was put on by Morgan Spurlock. And if you're not familiar with that name, he did a documentary back in the day called Super Size Me, where he only ate McDonald's food for 30 days. He got really well known for that. Well, he did this show back in 2011, and it was on, I don't even know what platform it was on, and it's difficult to find now, but it was called The Failure Club. And I watched every single episode of that. They followed a group of people who basically had a dream or a goal in their life, and they got together as a group. They told each other their dream or goal, and then they met. I don't know how often they met, maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, to discuss their progress on the goal. And their goals were so big that they were pretty much impossible to achieve. But to me, that's the way we need to do goals, is to set a goal. Hold on a minute, I'm going to pause. I'm getting ready to be interrupted, but I'll continue after the interruption is done. Okay, I'm back. The pause is done. So this Failure Club was so amazing. It was so inspiring. These people's goals were pretty much impossible to achieve. But the whole point was not them accomplishing the goal. It was when they were done with this year-long group that they had tried to do things towards their goal. They got further than if they would have not gotten together with this group, not held each other accountable, and not expressed their goals out loud. And that's part of why I'm doing this channel. It's to be accountable to people. I have 8 subscribers now, so I'm just accountable to these 8 people. Plus I have a little Signal bicycling group that I'm accountable to, because, when you voice your goals, when you put them out there, then people can hold you accountable. But I think our goals need to do that. Almost be not probable, but possible, if that makes sense. Just out of reach, but doable under the right circumstances. And then if we reach them, great. If we don't reach them, how much further are we than if we never had set the goal in the first place? So I hope that encourages you. When you have goals in your life, don't try and be perfect. Don't beat yourself up when you don't hit that goal. Revel in those accomplishments, those gains that you made, if you had than if you had never set the goal in the first place. That's the whole purpose of it, is to look forward to something, to try and accomplish something. So that's it for today. Sorry this has been so long, but I will see you tomorrow on tomorrow's video. Thank you.